Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a new video here on my YouTube channel, and today we are finally doing an autocross day in 2022. It's finally happening. It's actually, I feel like it's almost harder than it was when it was in COVID to get an autocross season day this year, but it's okay. We're finally here. We're doing it. Today we're not with P.A.D.A. P.A.D.A still having some issues. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll leave that on the back burner, and eventually I'm hoping we will be able to get into an event with them this season. But that's for later on. Today we're at P.A.D.A. We're gonna worry about P.A.D.A today. P.A.D.A is Pinnacle Advanced Driving Academy. I'll put like a little sticker here if I can. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I can with my editing skills. Not that great at it, so we'll see what we can do. But they're basically like driving academy. More or less, it's in the name. So I'm expecting like pretty good things here. A lot of the guys are kind of I don't know what the word, but they do come from P.A.D.A. A lot of guys do go to P.A.D.A as well. So it's a very similar community here. I'm expecting a little bit quicker, to be honest, people here. I'm expecting to have a little bit more competition. I don't expect to be doing as well as I did in P.A.D.A last year. I'd come usually top 3 every event. Here, I'm not expecting to do that. I'm just gonna try to drive my best because the standings are a little bit different. I'm gonna cut away now and explain the point system right now so you guys understand what I'm dealing with. Alright, so we're here on the P.A.D.A Autocross website. We're just gonna go through the classing page quickly just to show you how things work. It's pretty simple. It's not as complicated as P.A.D.A. P.A.D.A has a little bit more technicalities. You kind of have to read the rules on what you're allowed in what class. This one's pretty much like you get points for certain modifications and stuff. This series really you benefit a lot from actually modifying your car than keeping it stock for certain classes. Like for example, P.A.D.A, I'm in B stock, and that's the car. Basically, you have to have the car essentially completely stock, and all you can do is pretty much put 200 treadwear tires on it, and that's pretty much it. I think you're allowed like 140 plus, but in reality, most people just run like 200 treadwear tires anyway, so that works out. So pretty much you're put in classes between RF and performance. Performance, I don't understand completely. I think that's more like a not supercars, but like high performance street cars, like Corvettes, Porsches, and stuff like that. And then basically anything that's like home built, like a catamaran or something like that. I don't know if catamarans are technically home built, but something like that would be put in a class like this. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%, but we're gonna go like through the basic stuff. So essentially, the way you class your car is gonna be like this: you take your base points of your vehicle, and you get your horsepower divided by 3. So for example, my car is a Toyota Celica. It's a GT, so I have 140 horsepower. And if you divide that by 3, I have 46.66667. So let's say 46 or 47 to be safe. Let's just say 47, right? And then weights, anything above 2,700, you kind of go through and you lose points, which is good, so it keeps you lower in a lower class the heavier you are. But in reality, I weigh I think 24 something, or like just about 2,500, so I don't gain or add points for that. Also, tires, you get points as well. So street tires 201 and up. So basically anything that's not like a semi-slick, like a Nankang CRS, Falcon RT660s. I believe it's the Bridgestone RA71s. Tires like that, anything like those would not fit. Those would put you right into comp. So that's essentially what I'm running, since I'm running the CRS, which is one of the more competitive tires. I don't know if they're as competitive. I think the RT660s are the best tire at the moment, but essentially something like that would put you in here. These are more like a Falcon, or not Falcon, Firestone, Firehawk, Indy 500s or whatever they are. That would probably be in like here. So anything 201 and up, because I think Firehawks are 340. Could be wrong, but there's something like that. So anything competitive really is in this class, or would put you here. So it gives you 20 points. So I'm at 46, which would put, or 47, and that would put me at 67. And then every other point, anything else you add to your car, there are things. So for example, if I wanted to put a supercharger, or turbo or supercharger, it would be another 20 points. So in reality, I probably could put a turbocharger in my car and I'd probably be fine. But I think with everything else, that wouldn't really help, because with the turbocharger, I wouldn't be able to put shocks, suspension, or anything. So the car would just be lazy as hell. So anything you pretty much put on the car, right? Certain things are weighed more, certain things are weighed less. So example, like tunes and stuff, 10 points, tunes for NA, 5 points. So it's kind of like you just got to go through the list and add the points. So you add your points all the way to the end, and then that's where you find out where your classing is. So for example, I'm in F stock. Since I only hit 66 points, I'm under. So I'm 0 to 92, which means I'm under the 92, which puts me into F stock, which I only have 67 points. I think that's like what, 20. I'm not going to do math. I'm not going to embarrass myself. So I still have 20 odd points to still put into my car, which means I could probably go and put shocks, struts, and then springs. I probably could put these in, and then maybe ooh, maybe not alignment. Alignment would probably get me over because that's a lot of points. But yeah, anyways, so I could definitely put like what's it called? Coilovers. I think coilovers count as both of these because it would be a shock and a spring. And then I think I'm going to add a sway bar. So I'm only going to add a rear because I want to kick the rear end just a little bit out. My wheels are stock. Technically, I think they're, yeah, because mine came with 15. So the GTSs came with 16s. But mine was 15. So I don't have to add any points because I stuck with the 15s. My width is the exact same. So it doesn't matter. They're still 6-inch wide like the stock ones came, so I'm still fine there. So I'm only at like 56. Even if I added even if my tires were a little bit wider, it would only add 5 points, so I'd still be way under whatever it is. So then here, pretty much, you come here and you find your class. The classes are pretty easy. This is where it explains a little bit more, like the prepared non-street legal cars, or prepared or for performance are high performance cars with any drivetrain layout, or prepared, which is a little bit tougher, which is here. Prepared can be any class pretty much, so R stock, F stock, or R class, F class, or performance, but you have to be above, I think it's 121 points, but I think performance, you like the second you go over 44, yeah, so anything above 44, you go like straight into prepared. So yeah, it's pretty tough. That's a quick rundown of pretty much how these classings go. I didn't really explain it that well. I kind of just explained for my car, but you can go really in depth in it, and you can really try to tune your car or mod your car perfectly for the class that you're in. But yeah, like I said, this class or this series really benefits you if you want to really modify your car to a certain spec. Someone like me who literally has tires isn't going to do that well, and I also have not much horsepower, so it doesn't really help me. I'm going to probably put my seat in next season. I was going to this season, but I'm having a tough time getting my seat rail, or my seat mounts, so it would have worked. Yeah, so it would have worked. I would have got no points. It would have been perfect. And I probably should. I should probably take some weight out of my car, maybe. Probably would help me out. But yeah, anyways, I don't want to ramble on. I'm probably talking a little bit too long for this anyways, so yep, let's get back to the actual video and see some racing. And now that we're back, you can see that it's a little bit weirder. It's not just like P.A.D.A, how they have like front wheel drive, low horsepower, and you're in a class, no mods. It's because it's based off kind of like the horsepower you have. It's kind of odd. I just explained how it works, so it's kind of weird. But so I think I have a little bit more competition because, like how I explained, I can actually have like coilovers in this class and still be up against the same class. So I think it'll be a slight disadvantage because other guys are going to have coilovers and maybe slight alignments if they can still stick into the rules. I know if I get coilovers in alignment, I won't fit in the rules. So we'll see how that goes. Next season for sure. I have coilovers actually on the way, but that's gonna be for next season. I kind of want to finish off the year, do this season with stock suspension, see if I can actually win P.A.D.A. That's another conversation, but I've been talking too long. Let's get this car set up. I have my little spot ready because I haven't actually. Ooh, it's all sticky, my camera, but I haven't actually set up anything here yet, so I'm gonna try to get that all set up, like my little layout, and actually change my tires because those aren't actually my tires for the season, which is kind of funny. I have actually pretty nice tires this season that you were supposed to see before, but I accidentally deleted that video as well. If you remember, I deleted my go-karting race 1. That was also included with one of my TMP Cayuga days, and I was able to test out my new wheels and tires. My wheels are kind of garbage, but tires are pretty spicy. So let's get that set up, and I'll show you guys after. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you were wrong way. Want to go this way? Well, it's okay. I'm done now. It's okay.
Okay, get ready. Send it.
All right, let's do a little bit of a recap for our first 3 sessions. So first of all, the way they set up everything is they put you into groups, 1, 2, and 3, and then what they do is, for example, group 1 will go out on track to do their runs, group 2 will do marshalling, and then group 3 will have a break. And the way they do it for runs is you get 6 runs, but you do 3 back-to-back. You do 3 like back-to-back-to-back. So they'll put you in line, you go do your run, you get back into line until the rest of the group goes, then you do your second, and then do that all over again, and then you're back into line. I didn't know that's how they do it. I kind of like it a little bit better because if, for example, like me, I messed up my first run, I was able to like, okay, I know what I screwed up, and you can go right back on course. You don't have to wait an hour and a half or so to get your second lap done and you forget the track. Also, it's a little bit better because your first lap, you can kind of just use it to warm up your tires. And then your second and third, the tires are pretty warmed up or warmed up-ish enough that you can actually get a decent grip out of the tire. So that's pretty cool. Also, I'm kind of driving like crap today. My first lap I did really bad. I didn't know where I was going. My second lap, I was doing okay. My third lap, I thought I did pretty well, but I did end up hitting a couple cones. I know where I'm screwing up. I'm still over driving the car. I'm a little bit too confident in the brakes, a little too confident in how the tires are actually going. So that's something I definitely have to work on, but I think we can do a little bit better. My best lap is a 63 something, but I hit 3 cones, so it turns into like a 67, I want to say 67.2, something like that. I don't really remember what it was, but I think I can definitely get a 62 at least clean, for sure. Like watching myself drive, if I drive a little bit smoother, a little bit more calm, I think a 62 is definitely possible. I'd like a 60, but even if I do get a 60, I'll still only be in, I think, top 5-ish. I'm 6th right now. I think I can get top 5-ish if I get a decent run in the 60s, but then again, that's very, very optimistic to drop 3 seconds clean. But we'll see, I don't know. Let's just jump out on track and let's see what we can do.
That's just my daily. You are good to go now. Have fun.
That one felt f***ing good, boys. Woo! Yeah, you pulled the hand.
Good to go.
That had to be a 60. That had to be.
No, I don't think it was quick enough.
No, dude, that was pretty damn good. Like,
yeah.
Your braking was so efficient.
Very good.
Okay, so we did better. We did much better. My first run, which was my best run of the day, I ran a 62.5, which improved my time by a tremendous amount. At first I hit a 63 before with a 3 pylon, so it ended up being a 67. But I got a 62.5 clean, and then I did a 62.9 clean with my buddy in the car. And the last one, which I think would have been my fastest if I calmed the hell down on the last big braking zone. I think I probably could have got close to a 61 there. But I spaffed all the pylons, and I even went slower. I went a 62.8. I think I went a 62.8 plus 3 pylons, so that's a 67, 60, whatever, 66 something. I don't know, doesn't matter. But you know what? We did better. We finished 6th in the table today against some very quick drivers. I definitely have improving to do. I think I could have gone a 60 today if I actually had a proper if I was actually driving proper today and I wasn't so, I don't know what it is. I don't know what was wrong with me today, but I had a lot of fun. So that's the main point, is that I had a blast. We could do better next time, maybe, possibly, I don't know. But yeah, I had a blast. P.A.D.A's pretty cool. I like the way they do things with the 3 laps and then 3 laps and then then whatever. Like the way they break it down, that you get 3 laps in a row, more or less, like hot lapping. I like that a lot. I think it's the best because it gives you more time to understand what you're doing, and you can actually like remember what you did, where you went wrong, and you can kind of use that memory like instantly within like 10 minutes instead of waiting like an hour and a bit. But that's also a different way to do things too, because you have more downtime, more time to like, you know, think about what you did, right? So there's advantages and disadvantages to both methods, right? I had fun. Today was a great day. We didn't do too bad. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. We had a lot of fun. My buddies were here. Not everyone came. I thought more people were gonna come, but it's okay. I thought it would be more competitive, to be honest. I didn't think there'd be that many people in this class, but I guess with the way the rules are, they're able to sneak their way into like the lowest classes if they don't mod anything. But enough of me talking. I had a blast today. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. It's really hot in this car without no AC.